Hello again, everybody. Welcome back for some more Super Mega Baseball 4 Season 3 playoff action. Today we have game number 2 of the conference finals between the Serpents and the Neon. Neon coming away with an easy victory last time out, and we're going to see if they can carry over the success into this one, as Love Drummond's going to be on the mound for the Neon. Be her first, no, take that back. It's her second playoff appearance. Currently no record, but a 2.57 ERA. And Gingham Cleverly's on the mound for the Serpents. Also no record, but a 12.27 ERA. So different matchup between pitchers there. As you can see, one with a real low ERA compared to one with a super high. But Cleverly has not been that great for the Serpents. He went 2-4 this year with them, with a 6.44 ERA. And overall, he spent all 3 years with the Serpents. He's 13-13 with a 5.36 ERA. And opponents are hitting 264 against him, so not looking great as far as on paper for the Serpents today. But who knows what can happen? The playoffs, anything can happen. So let's get to the lineups and see how this plays out. Let's see. Pruitt's been on a pretty good hot streak. We won't leave him in. Bird, Avenues on. Everybody else is here. Connor's going to have to come out. And where is he? Moreno's coming in. Instigate, Houndstooth is all good. Everything should be good to go. Kirby's still injured. But other than that, team looks good. So let's go ahead and hop to the game. So on the Serpent side, they got Alexander, Walker, and Handspringer all with a little high morale, which is interesting considering they got pretty much blasted out of the stadium last time out. On the Neon side, Barajas, Pruitt, Bird, and Instigator all high. Avenue still a little bit low, but she's still having a pretty good playoffs so far. As the teams meet up at home plate in tonight's evening matchup. Another packed house, a little overcast, but other than that, pretty good night for baseball. As the Neon take the field, and Elijah Alexander's going to be leading off the Serpents, followed by Colson Blevins, and Kieran Walker be batting third. So first up, be Elijah Alexander. Their shortstop's batting 375 here in the playoffs with 1 homer, 6 RBIs. As Love Drummond looks in, she's ready, and the first pitch hit into left field, and it's a leadoff single to start the game. Leadoff double. Shipwreck fires it in. So not how the Neon wanted to start this game. It's a leadoff double for the Serpents here in the bottom, on top of the first. Very first pitch. Here's Colson Blevins, first baseman, batting 286 with 1 homer. He's got 1 RBI. And the pitch fouled away. And another one fouled off, so it's 0-2. Fastball taken high for a ball. Hit foul, right-hand side. We'll do this again. Fastball pop foul, right-hand side. That'll reach the seats. So it's still 1-2. Taken low for ball 2. Stolen base attempt. This is hit on the ground towards first. Barajas' only play will be to first, so that's an out. As he steps on the bag, runner advances to third. So now 1 away, runner at third base for Kieran Walker. Their second baseman got 4.62 average, or 3 homers, 5 RBIs. He's pretty pumped for this game. And the first pitch you see is hit on the ground to short. Houndstooth fires home, not in time. Runner just did beat the throw, and it's 1-0 here in the first. As Walker drives one in with an RBI single. And here's Severus Intense, batting 154. 1 homer, 2 RBI. We've seen him a lot over the seasons. And a pitch from Drummond. First pitch swinging. Line foul, right-hand side, just out of reach of Barajas. Another one swung and fouled away, so it's 0-2. Another one swung at, fouled off. Hit on the ground to first. This should, well, I would say in the inning. Out at first, over to second, not in time. Barajas lost track of the outs. That was an easy Taylor double play, but they're only going to get 1 on this one. Here's Teresa Rums, batting 333, 2 homers, 2 RBIs. Left fielder, batting with a runner at second base with 2 outs. First pitch fouled off. And this one's launched high and deep to right center. This is going to leave the yard. 2-run home run for the Serpents. They take a 3-0 lead. 437 feet. her third of the playoffs. RBIs number 3 and 4. So a little mental lapse from Barajas comes back to bite him in the form of 2 runs. And her slide witness, batting .333 with a 1 homer, 5 RBIs. Plays center. And so far, Drummond just doesn't have it right now. Here the first, she's getting tattooed pretty easily. This one's lined right up the middle. So yet another hit puts a runner on first base. Yeah, Squishy Handspringer's up now. Catcher batting .400, 1 homer, 4 RBIs. And Drummond can use some outs here. Get out of this inning. So this one hit on the ground is short. Houndstooth has it over to first. That should end the inning and will. This Handspringer's thrown out. The Serpents score 3 here in the first off 3 hits. Go to the bottom of the first inning. Neon trail. So leading off for the Neons, Ward Barajas, first baseman, batting .444. He's got 2 homers, driven in 7. Let's see if the Neon bats continue hot in this one. And Barajas looks at the first pitch. Swung late, fouled off to the left-hand side. He'll take another one down low, so 1-1. This one's hit into right center. This is going to hang up way too long. Right fielder's able to get to it, and that's hauled in for out number 1. So next up's Rance Pruitt, playing center field, .562 average with 3 homers, 8 RBIs. He's shown up pretty good for the playoffs. He didn't play much during the regular season. He's making the most of it here as he swings and fouls this one straight back. This one lined right towards short, and it's caught by Alexander for out number 2. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Kaylani Bird, batting .500, got 3 homers, 7 RBIs. And she's continuing her tear from the regular season. And she lines on right up the middle of the first pitch. That's going to be a single. So runner at first with 2 outs. That'll bring up Avenue to win. Second baseman bang .385, 2 homers, 3 RBIs. She's cooled off a little bit since the regular season. Neon really need her to get going if they want to make it any deeper in the playoffs. She fouls first pitch off to the right-hand side. And this one's hit on the ground up the middle. Alexander comes up with it over to first in time to get Avenue. That's out number 3. And the Neon do not score, leaving a runner on base. Move to the top of the second. Still 3-0 Serpents lead. And Olive Botham steps in. Batting .167. No homers or RBIs to speak of as of yet. She's playing right field today. And the pitch taken for a strike up high and outside. Another strike taken low, so it's 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 3. That's out number 1. And the first strikeout of the day for Drummond. Brings up the pitcher, Gingham Cleverly, looking for his first hit of the playoffs. First pitch taken for a strike on the outside. Changeup just missed. Fastball tapped foul at the plate, so 1-2. Taken outside, 2-2. Swung on, fouled off. Still 2-2. Swung on and missed. Slider. That's strikeout number 2. Back-to-back strikeouts. And they're back at the top of the order. Is Elijah Alexander. He's doubled his first time up on the first pitch he saw. Eventually came around to score. And he looks at a strike to start. He looks at another one down low. Strike 2. Fastball inside, ball 1. Slider swung over the top of it, strike 3, and Drummond comes back. Strikes out the next 3 batters of the inning. Strikes out the side. We move to the bottom of the second inning. Still 3-0 Serpents lead. So up steps Kaylee Shipwreck, playing left field, batting .333. She's got 3 home runs, 5 RBIs. And need to get their offense going. And first pitch, taken for a strike on the outside corner. Swung on, fouled off, so it's 0-2. Another swing and foul to the left. Fouled away, straight back. This one's hit high and deep to left center. I don't think this is going to carry. And it will not. It's going to come up short of the warning track. That's out number 1. This witness hauls that one in. So 1 away brings up the catcher, Kid Moreno, batting .409. He's got 2 homers, driven in 6. He swings right through the fastball. Strike one. Swings through a slider. Strike two. Swing and a miss. I'm not swinging a miss. Swing and fouled it off to the left. And this one's hit high and deep to the left. This is going to reach the seats in foul territory. So still 0-2. Should let that go. That was down low. This is hit right back to the pitcher. It's thrown over to first for out number 2. That brings up the third baseman Luca Instigate, batting .615, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. It's been one of the really big bright spots so far here in the playoffs. He hits one into center. This is right at the center fielder. That's going to end the inning as Witness hauls it in for out number 3. So the Neon do not score. Pick up no hits. Go to the top of the third. Still a 3-0 game. Serpents leading. As Blevin steps in to lead off the third. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Takes the first pitch low and in. Ball 1. There's a strike down low. So 1-1. This one's lined off the third baseman's glove, but bounces right back to the shortstop, who fires it over. And that's out number 1. Nice defensive play there. Heads up shortstop. Houndstooth got that play completed. That brings up Walker 0 for 1. He's driven in 1. First pitch line to right-hand side foul territory. This one's hit on the ground towards third. Instigate has this one over to first in time for out number 2. Next up is Severance Intense. He's 0 for 1. Not looking too intense at the moment. First pitch taken for strike 1. This one's launched into left center. This is going to leave the yard. That left in a hurry. So Intense knocks one out of the park. Extends the Serpent lead 4-0. 413 feet. His second of the playoffs. RBI number 3. And the Serpents came to play this game. There's Teresa Rums. 1 for 1. She homered last time out. So Drummond's not fooling too many people so far. I mean, she does have a few strikeouts, but she's getting hit pretty hard. As that first pitch misses. There's a strike on the inside corner. Fastball hit high into left field. Shipwreck is there. Show Glovin on the warning track for out number 3. And that'll end the inning. But the Serpents tack on one more with another homer. They lead 4-0 as we move to the bottom of the third inning. So up steps Bear Houndstooth for his first at bat of the day, batting .348 in the playoffs with 1 homer, 4 RBIs. He plays shortstop. He made a nice defensive stop at the top of the inning. As he lines first pitch, he sees right up the middle. That's going to be a leadoff single. As the Neon try to get back into this one. Down by 4. Here's the pitcher Drummond looking for her first playoff hit. We know she has some power in that little stick of hers. His first pitch misses low. Lined on the ground towards short. That's going to be out at second. Over to first. That's a double play. So the runner is erased. Now 2 outs. Nobody on for Ward Barajas. Is back to the top of the order. He's 0 for 1. And it's quickly 2 outs here. Barajas lines one into right field. This will roll all the way into the corner. Barajas is on his way to second. He should make it in there. It's going to be close. No, he's going to get thrown out. Look at the arm out there in right field. It nailed him pretty easily out second. Barajas is raced, and that ends the inning for the Neon. Man, nothing's going right for them right now. Neon do not score. Move to top of the 4th. Still 4-0 game. And here's Slide Witness. He singled this first time. He's 1 for 1. And first pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Change up just missed on the inside. 1-1. Curveball caught the corner. So it's 1-2. Fastball hit right towards Barajas at first. He leaps, bounces off his glove. He recovers forward first just in time to nab the runner. That was close. Let's see an instant replay of that, see how close it was. But here's Handspringer, 0 for 1. First pitch hit on the ground to short. Yes, Houndstooth lays out to get it. Can't haul it in. That's going to be an infield single. And he injured himself on that play. That's not what the Neon need right now. Botham's in here 0 for 1. How too twisted his finger. How bad off is he? He's not terrible. We might let him play through it if he can. We'll see how he gets along. And here's the pitch. Take it for a strike down low. Take it for another strike low. 0-2. Fastball swung at and missed up high. That's strike 3. That's out number 2. And here brings up the pitcher cleverly. He's 0 for 1. He takes a strike in the outside corner. Fastball taken for strike 2. Hit back up the middle and through for a base hit. So he picks up his first hit of the playoffs. Now I have runners at first and second with 2 outs. And back to top of the order again. Here's Alexander, who's 1 for 2 with a double. Base hit here, could push another run across. And this was swung at. Nice diving play at third by Instigate. He nabbed that one. That saves a run potentially. And that'll also end the inning. The Serpents leave 2 men on. Do not score. Move to the bottom of 4. Still 4-0. Serpents lead. As Rentz puts in 0 for 1 so far today. So far, Neon bats just are not clicking right now. Swung at, fouled away. Ball 1 outside. Hit high in the left center. This is going to be caught. And that's out number 1 there. That's Witness hauls it in. Next up is Bird. She's 1 for 1 with a single. First pitch, line foul to the right. That was right down the middle. Taken outside for ball 1. Lined right side foul. So 1-2. This one's high in the center, but this is not going to carry either. And Witness is there for out number 2. I'm just getting under the ball a little too much right now. Here's Avenue, 0 for 1. And first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Alexander comes up with it over to first in time for out number 3. And the are erased once again. Do not score. Move to the top of the 5th. We're about halfway through. 4-0. Serpents have the lead. And here's Blevins, 0 for 2. Drummond's still looking all right. 53 pitches in. First pitch, hit in the center. Not going to be able to get to it. Pruitt has to take it on the hop. Leadoff single brings up Kieran Walker, 0 for 2, driven in 1. Tons of power, though, in this bat of his. Takes first pitch low. This one's hit on the ground, up the middle, off Avenue's glove. That's going to be an infield single. She can't recover in time. That's going to put runners at first and second. Nobody out. For Severance Intense, who's 1 for 2. He homered last time out. He could put a big stamp on this game if he gets a hold of another. And that one misses low. Taken for strike 1 down low. This one's launched into foul territory right hand side, 1-2. Fastball, got a piece of it, fouled it off. Hit left hand side, this will receipts foul ball. Still 1-2. Taken up high for ball 2. Just missed inside. Ball 3, full count. High, deep, launched the foul territory. That had home run distance, but it's foul. Still full count. Swung at it, missed, got him with a fastball. Challenged him, he couldn't meet the challenge. Here's Teresa Rum. She homered earlier today. 1 for 2 on the day. Driven in 2. 1 away, runners at first and second. First pitch misses inside. Swung on, hit into right field. Bird gives chase. This is going to bounce off the wall. That's going to drive in a run. So an RBI single. Now 5-0 as Serpents take the lead even further. That puts runners on the corners. And here's Slide Witness, who's 1 for 2 with a single. And this one's hitting the left field. This is going to drop for a hit, and that's going to drive in yet another run. And it's now 6-0. As everything is working for the Serpents so far. Here's Squishy Handspringer, 1 for 2 with a single. And Drum's starting to get pretty worn out. This will be her last inning most likely. His first pitch is a strike down low. This one's popped up into right field. Bird gives chase. She'll be able to reach it in time. That's out number 2. So runner still at first and second with 2 out. Here's Olive Botham, who's 0 for 2. First pitch, strike down low. Takes another strike down low. 0-2. Just missed high. 1-2. Swung on, fouled away. Another swing and foul off the back screen. So still 1-2. Chased one in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Throw go over to first to complete the out. And that'll end the inning. But the Serpents tack on 2 more with a not a home run, but a couple hits. Leave 2 men on. Move to the bottom of the 5th. 6-0. Serpents lead. So here's Kelly Shipwreck. She's 0 for 1. They are just not making solid contact right now. When they do, they're popping them up in the outfield. This one swung on, backed off the screen. Swung over the top of it. Strike 2. Popped up infield. It's not going to get the job done. The shortstop is there. Glove for out number 1. That brings up the catcher Moreno, 0 for 1. Neon's still sitting with 3 hits. Halfway through the game. This was lined at the middle and through. No, it won't. Nice diving stop by Alexander. Just did corral that. He throws over, nails Moreno for out number 2. Next up is Instigate, 0 for 1. He swings a fouls one straight back. There's a lot of pitches going straight back. That misses low and outside. Way out in front of that one. Fooled him. Swing and a miss. Out in front of that as well. Fouled it off to the right. This one's a high and deep to center. This might go. This one is gone. Home run for Instigate. This playoff tear continues. That'll get the Neon on the board with their first run. 428 feet. His third of the playoffs. RBI number 6. So see if that helps jumpstart the Neon bats. This Bear Houndstooth in. He's still playing injured. He singled his first time up. See if he can fight through the injury. First pitch is high for ball 1. Way out front, swing and a miss. Swung on, fouled away, 1-2. Out in front again, fouled it off to the left. Grounded up the middle. Second baseman's going to get to this one. Over to first. Houndstooth is retired. That's out number 3. That ends the inning. But the Neon strike again for their first run of the game. Home run. Inch within 5. We move to the top of the 6th inning. 6-1 your score. And here's the pitcher Cleverly. He's 1 for 2 with a single. And Drummond's day's finished. She just does not have it today. Andre Brooks will come in to pitch. He's got a 3.86 ERA here in the playoffs. He's been doing okay. And his first pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Swung on, fouled off the back wall, so it's 0-2. Hit on the ground to first. Barajas has it. He'll take it to the bag for out number 1. And next up is the shortstop, Alexander, who's 1 for 3 with a double. First pitch taken for a strike. Slider missed inside. 1-1. Fastball hit on the ground short. Houndstooth lays out to get it over to first. Won't be in time. Infield single. It's too much speed. That brings up Blevins. 1 for 3 with a single. One out, runner at first. Toss over. Alexander dives back in safely. He is the only best base threat. This one's lined in the center. Just going to drop in front of Pruitt. And that's another single. Now runners at first and second. And that'll bring up Walker. 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. So Brooks is already in a little bit of trouble. And first pitch he sees is fouled off to the right-hand side. Out of play. Taken low for ball 1. Fastball hit into right field. That's going to drop and roll to the wall. And gets away from Bird. Got a bad bounce. That's going to drive in another run. It's now 7-1. Off that RBI single. That puts runners on the corners. As Intent steps back in again. 1 for 3. Got the home run earlier in the game. And fastball just missed inside. There's a strike. 1-1. Fastball misses low and outside. Swung on, fouled off to the right-hand side and into the seats, so it's 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed. That's out number 2. Brings up Rums, who's 2 for 3. Homer and 3 RBIs. And this one's launched high and deep to right field. This may lead the stadium off the back advertisement sign. 3-run home run, 442 feet. Her second of the game. Home run number 4. RBI 6, 7, and 8 in the playoffs. And that should just about do it for this game. Serpents are walking away with this one. Here's Witness, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. It's now a 10-1 game. First pitch is a strike down low. And this one's hit up the middle and through all the way to the wall and left center. Pruitt gets to it, fires it in, but not going to be in time. That's a double. So all this damage is being done with 2 outs. Here's Hanspringer, 1 for 3. She's got 1 single. And this one's hit on the ground to second. Avenue comes up with it over to first. That's in time for out number 3, and that'll end the inning. But the Circus tack on 4 more. Big 3-run home run blast being the exclamation point. They lead by 9 as we move to the bottom of the 6th. And that brings the pitcher Andre Brooks, but he's not going to be batting. Sloan's going to come in. Batting .267 in the playoffs with 1 RBI. He does not have it so far. His first pitch is a strike on the outside corner. This one's hit into center, but this will be caught. And Witness hauls it in for out number 1. Next up is Barajas. He's 1 for 2 with a single. This one's launched into left field, but right at the left fielder. Neon just cannot catch a break with any of the balls that they hit. As Pruitt steps in 0 for 2. They're making Cleverly look like an ace. This one swung on, fouled off to the right-hand side. Meant to hold it, but couldn't. Chased it. Strike 2. This one's fouled off to the left. That'll drop. Foul. Another one hit to the left. Foul again. Still 0-2. Skies this one into center. This will end the inning. Witness is there. That's called in for out number 3. And the Neon go away empty-handed yet again. So Sloan is going to come out. Since he was a pinch hitter. Well, since it is going to... Neon pretty much conceding in this one. They're down by 9 with 3 innings to go. They're going to bring their closer Hannah in to get some work in. Try to save the rest of the bullpen. Why Botham's mad? Well, she is 0 for 3. Only hitting 111 in the playoffs, so yeah, I can see why she's aggravated. But Hannah enters the game with a 40.50 ERA. Tells you how effective he's been. The first pitch is lined towards third base. right to instigate. Who hauls that one in for out number 1. And that'll bring up the pitcher cleverly. He's 1 for 3. Most likely leaving him in. And they will. Why would they take him out? He's only giving up 1 run. And he picks up his second hit of the game. This one's lined right up the middle. So runner first with 1 out. They're back to the top of the order. Here's Alexander, 2 for 4 with a single and a double. And pitch from Hannah. It's a strike on the inside corner. Looks at another strike down low, so it's 0-2. Swung and fouled off the back screen. Still 0-2. Hit into left field. Pruitt gives chase. Makes a diving attempt, but can't haul it in. But does hold the runner at second base with that play. That was another possible run saver. That would have went all the way to the wall if he didn't intercept that. But as it stands, that's just a single. Here's Blevins. Runner at first and second. Still 1 away. And fastball misses inside. This one's hit on the ground to second. Avenue has it over to second. Over to first. Double play. That'll end the inning. As the Neon turn their first double play of the game. The Serpents do not score, but they still lead by 9 as we move to the bottom of the 7th. So first up's Bird. 1 for 2. Yeah, I'd like to get some runs, make this a little bit competitive. Trailing by 9. Swung and fouled off the straight back again. Taken high and inside, ball 1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Swing and foul off. Still 1-2. Lined right at the shortstop for out number 1. And up steps Avenue, looking for her first hit. She's 0 for 2. Neon just looked totally dejected in this game. Nothing's working for him. And this one's fouled off. They're hitting so many fouls. This one's popped up right behind the plate. This is going to be caught for the out. Out number 2. Next up is Shipwreck, 0 for 2. And the pitch. Taken for a strike. This one's lined right at left fielder for out number 3. Rums hauls that in. Neon do not score once more. Move to the top of the 8th. Still a 9-run lead for the Serpents. And up steps Walker, 2 for 4 with 2 singles, 2 RBIs. As Serpents are just having their way with the Neon here in Game 2. So, barring some dramatic comeback, Neon are going to drop this game. The series is going to be tied at 1 apiece. As this one's hit into center, but Pruitt's able to get to it for out number 1. And next up is Intense, who's 1 for 4. He's got the home run, but I think he's struck out every time since. I doubt Hannah's going to do the same. As the first pitch is hit foul to the right. Fastball hit right up the middle and through. Just misses Hannah's glove. That's going to be a single for Severance. Puts the runner first, 1 out. And here's Teresa Rums, who's 3 for 4 with 2 homers. A single, she's driven in 6 of their runs. She's been the difference maker today. As this one's hitting into right field, just foul. Takes one on the outside corner for strike 2. Fastball fouled away, still 0-2. Another one swung at and fouled off. Swung over the top of it, swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 away. Here's a witness, 3 for 4 with a double, 2 singles. He's driven in 1. Takes a strike down low. This one's hit up the middle and through for another hit. Puts runners at first and second with 2 outs. As the inning continues for Hanspringer, who's 1 for 4. She has 1 single. And still in there. Pitch number 20 coming up. Strike on the inside corner. Strike on the outside corner, 0-2. Misses high and outside. Fastball swung at and missed. Strike 3. That ends the inning. Serpents do not score. Leave 2 men on. Move to the bottom of the 8th. 10-1 your score. Serpents lead. Out hitting the Neon by 15 runs. 19-4 your total. Here's Kid Moreno 0 for 2. And the pitch to Moreno. Swung through and missed. Strike 1. Swung over the top of it. Strike 2. Hit into right center. But it's going to hang too long. Center fielder's able to get to it and just as haul it in. That's out number 1. Here's Luca Instigate. He's 1 for 2. He's been the only bright spot for the Neon, really, offensively. He's got the home run his last time up. He swings, fouls one off the back screen again. Grounds one over towards first. That'll be an easy out. The first baseman runs to the bag. That's out number 2. And that'll bring up Houndstooth, who's 1 for 2. He's got 1 single. He's injured, but he's got his adrenaline up right now. He takes the first pitch low for ball 1. Swings early, fouls it off to the left. This one's hit high and deep to left center. Is this going to have enough to carry? No. It's going to be caught on the warning track for out number 3. Neon do not score once more. Move to the final frame. 10-1 your score. Serpents leading. And up steps Botham 0 for 4, looking for her first hit of the game. As the rest of the team has just been obliterating the ball. She's trying to keep her average above 100. And the pitch is hit right on towards second base. Avenue has it over to first, and Botham is out number 1. She brings to the pitcher cleverly, 2 for 4. To go with his offensive support he's got today. He's actually doing something himself. Pitching a gem, only giving up 1 run. Looks at the strike on the inside corner. Fastball misses low. Takes another fastball for strike 2. Swing and miss, strike 3. That's out number 2. And back top of the order for Alexander is 3 for 5 with a double and 2 singles. Base is empty, 2 outs. And it's just trying to get through, finish this game up. There's a strike up high. He's really getting worn out there. Hit on the ground is short. This should do for their half. Houndstooth fires it over. That's out number 3. Serpents are retired, but they lead by 9. Let's move to the final frame. Final half of the final frame. Neon got 3 outs to come up 9 runs. And first up is Oakley Hanna. He's coming out. Arnold's going to come in. She's batting 1,000 right now with 1 RBI. And she hits the first pitch right towards second. Nice diving stop to make the catch. Out number 1. Everything in the Neon hitter going at somebody. There's Barajas, 1 for 3. Looks at a ball in the inside corner. Taking for a ball 2 down low. Popped up right field. This is going to be out number 2. And Barajas is retired as Botham hauls it in. It's down to Rence Pruitt. It's the last chance for the Neon. 0 for 3. Can he get his first hit here and extend the game? And the pitch. Ball inside. Line shot up the middle. Gets his first hit of the game at least. But the Neon need a lot of that with 2 outs already on the books. And that'll bring up Bird 1 for 3 with a single. Pruitt takes off. He will get the stolen base. As Bird looked at ball 1. This was hitting the left center. This is going to drop for a hit, go all the way to the wall. Pruitt's going to round third and score. So Bird comes through with an RBI double. Gets the Neon within 8 as the run crosses the plate. And here's Avenue looking for her first hit as well, 0 for 3. She has not made good contact all game. This first pitch is a ball outside. Ball 2 is down low. That's going to fall in center field for a hit. Bird thought about scoring, but held up. She would not have beaten that throw. That's Avenue's first hit of the game. Puts runners on the corners with 2 outs, and here's Shipwreck 0 for 3, looking for her first hit. As the Neon are slowly mounting a comeback, and cleverly will not get the complete game. He comes away 1 out short. Morgan Heck is going to come in and shut it down. Has not given up an earned run yet in the playoffs. He's throwing some heat. That one misses low. Grounded up the middle. Nice diving stop by the second baseman. That'll hold Shipwreck to a single, but it's still a run crosses the plate. As the Neon score again. Here's Moreno 0 for 3. Runners at first and second. It's now a 10-3 game. Swung at and missed. Way out in front, strike 2. Swung and fouled it off. Swung at and missed, strike 3. And that ends the game. Neon dropped this one. They're never really in this one. They dropped this one 10-3, gave up 19 hits to the Serpents. Neon only pick up 8, but they scored twice in the 9th to make it a little bit more respectable. Top batter for Serpents is going to be Rums. 3 for 5, scored twice, hit 2 home runs, drove in 6 of their 10 runs. Yeah, she easily carried the team on her own today. For the Neon, give it to Instigate. Yeah, I guess we give it to Instigate. He had the only real power shot for the Neon today. 1 for 3, scored once, hit the home run that drove in their first run. Cleverly picks up the win with 8 2/3. Gave up 7 hits, 3 runs, and gave up the 1 homer. Picks up his first win of the playoffs. ERA dropped to 5.84. Drummond picks up the hard knock loss for the Neon. 5 innings, 10 hits, 6 runs, which is not like Drummond. Struck out 6, gave up 2 homers. Picks up her first loss. ERA climbs up to 6. Only bright spot from the pitching side was Hannah. Came in 3 innings, gave up 4 hits, struck out 3. Lowered his ERA from 40 down to 7. Teresa Rums, your number 1 star. 3 for 5 with 2 homers, 6 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Sly Witness number 2, 4 for 5 with a double and an RBI. And Kieran Walker number 3, 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs and 3 runs scored. And that ends game 2. The series is now tied at 1 apiece. Both teams have scored 10 in their respective wins. Over 10 for the Neon in the first game. But it's not looking good for the Neon. They need to bounce back from that one. That's a hard one. But we're going up to the next game 3 for the conference finals between the Outlaws and the Razzles. Outlaws are 1 win away from advancing to the finals for the 2nd straight season. So let's get into it and see if they can do it. They've taken an early lead, but Razzles come back. And Razzles had the lead come back, win it in the 12th inning, 9-8. So they extend their series. It's now a 2-1 lead. Razzles had to fight for that one. But they still remain alive. But they got 2 more tries. Next up, Serpents hit the road. As Neb Wesman's going to be on the mound, looking for his first victory. He has a no record, but has a 5.40 ERA, so not looking too great so far. On the Serpent side, they got Ricky Angeles on the mound. Has not given up an earned run, and he has no record either. So who knows what's going to happen in this next game. Series tied at 1 apiece. Both teams have had offensive sections in the previous games. Neon won first game in a blowout. Serpents win game 2 in a blowout. What's going to happen in game 3? Stay tuned to find out. See you then.